Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Lone Depot Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sanchez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
At the plate now is number 3. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And now a pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Batting first, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Sanchez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready now is Josh Bell. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 7. From the stretch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. A slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. One left for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Now at the plate here is Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Miguel Rojas.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And now, Jazz Chisholm. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. The 3-1.
Hey! 3-2.
And that one got a piece of him.
Got hit. Perfect.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Up next, Jesus Aguilar. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 5. He's ready now. The pitch out.
Ball 1,
nothing
no
doing.
strike.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Chisholm leads off first with 1 away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Strasburg with a check at first. The 2-1. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. So take a look at ball one. Here it comes, 1-0.
Back outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Strike two, swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Soto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. And now here is Yadiel Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yadiel Hernandez.
First delivery to him. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And up next, it'll be Cabert Ruiz as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate, Luis Garcia. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, dude.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. A ball and no strikes. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 1-0. And it's 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count even at 2-2. Hernandez at second. Garcia is over at first with one away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Lane Thomas now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He flied out, leading off the ball game. The 0-1 offering. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here's the pitch.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. So now here is number 3, singled in his last at bat.
The second baseman, number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Grounded to the right, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here now is Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1 the count.
Now the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Bell. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Yadiel Hernandez would be next. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding in is Yadiel Hernandez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Keibert Ruiz. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Washington. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And now the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And that's the first down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Miguel Rojas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Strasburg on 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Luis Garcia, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Luis Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Carter Kieboom. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Steven Strasburg. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0 now. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2. Popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez.
1-0.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Thomas is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder,
Now at the plate is Brian De La Cruz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still trail it here 3-1. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
28. Lane.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, number 3. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Nationals gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lewis Brinson.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Count 1 and 2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
High and deep to right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Lined hard to center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second.
He's in there.
Throw won't get him. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Brinson takes his lead at third with one away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here it comes. Miguel Rojas is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. hit sharply on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Chad Chisholm.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. Washington leads this one 3-2. Richard Blyer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Richard.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
First baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
First offering on its way.
That's
A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
This is foul right side. Two and two.
Outside.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Yadiel Hernandez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Cable Ruiz. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch.
0-1. Counts 1-0.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the pitch. Curveball, and that
1-0.
misses in the dirt for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. And he lays off again, ball three.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball four to start the bottom of the sixth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey! Down 0-2.
Aguilar on at first, nobody out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball one.
Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
In now, Jesus Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
That's out.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. first delivery to him.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it is.
The count is 1-2.
Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-2. Zach Thompson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 74, Zach Thompson.
Digging in will be Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading off with the Nationals, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
And now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Line hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate now, Carter Kieboom.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Ready on 0-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Boy,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Number 88 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Now batting.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 3-0 offering. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Number 48 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 48.
Number 3 will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now here's the first offering, as he'll cut on and miss with a good slider at the knees for strike one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And that misses 2 and 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Yadier Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Check your swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Nationals on top, 5-2. Ryan Harper gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Ball, that's low. I got 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Here it is, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next, here is Jorge Alfaro. No hits to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, inside.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's outside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. John Birdie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 5, John Birdie.
And now the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Right to him. One there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Washington leads this one 5-2. Zach Pop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Zach.
Keibert Ruiz will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in next, Luis Garcia. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on the way. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Carter Kieboom, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count. Having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Andrew Stevenson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He's ready now. The pitch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Kieboom is off at first with 2 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Nationals leave one, and it remains 5-2. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the
back,
bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now to bat, Jesus Aguilar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Keyboom puts the glove to it, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one, and the deficit remains 5-2. Anthony Bender enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. In now for Washington, Lane Thomas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next up, number 3. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now it'll be Juan Soto, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Anderson onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Kyle Finnegan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
So now into the box is Jesus Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Brian De La Cruz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
the center fielder.
Oh, man, that's
25.
just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. A 1 pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. The Washington Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.